Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun.
Okay, for one reason or the other, we must have made this little arm 3 or 4 times. This particular time, we just had to set the pivot hole back, just like, I don't know, maybe 30 thousandths or so. And so Jason is in the middle of doing that. And we can go from there. We've got the center drilled, and now we're coming in with the actual size drill bit and drilling that hole. No big deal. And next we're going to set up to do the countersink. Sometimes a block of wood is so much easier to use because you don't have to worry about drilling through and hitting a platform. So we use blocks of wood all the time. Jason's putting the center drill in, the countersink in, and we're going to countersink that hole until the screw is level with the surface of the metal. Okay, let's give it a try. Jason takes the little screw and puts it in there, finds an Allen wrench, tightens that sucker up. And it looks like it's going to work just fine. It wants to just touch that center shaft as it rotates around. Basically, it's going to hold the wire in place as the little cap that goes on it rotates around. And here we got the cap with the little nib machined out of it, but we haven't got the arm on or anything like that. Rather than put all of that on, we'll just test it first and see if it works. And then if it works, then we put the arms on. Ready?
All right, well, it's a new day, and I drilled a hole in this, and now we're going to reduce the size of this, the shaft, and it's going to go on top of the platform here, and then Jason will weld it from the backside, and we'll have pretty much a finished product.
Right.
All right. That's what we're looking for.
Well, here Jason's gonna TIG weld the interior or the underside of that. And actually, what he's gonna do is just tack it. And then we're gonna put it in the lathe and spin it put it in the lathe by the shaft and then spin it and get the plate to square up. Then bring it back and weld it. Okay, well, now that it's squared up, Jason can come in and TIG weld that whole underside and get it good and strong. And the reason why you never see me TIG weld is because my hands have gotten shaky as I get older, and TIG takes an incredible amount of steadiness, and I just don't have it anymore. So I don't even try.
Did you ball up that one end?
I will.
Yeah, good.
Up and ball it up.
Okay, the final test, and Jason is going to put the wire in and clamp it, put the pin down,
Ready?
yeah, take it around, easy peasy. And bring it in close. Yeah. Actually came out a little further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is great. Now we take a pair of needle nose, we bring it in, and we bring it back, and that's what he's looking for. I think that's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it one more time without all of the messing around. No ball, no nothing.
No, nothing.
That's the only part that's a little funny.
You gotta make sure it locks it up right. Once you do.
Okay, so it's all in place now. Just swing it around. And there it is, right there.
Let me get that background. Yeah, that one turned out real nice.
Yeah, that one's nice. And we bring it back like that, and that's what he wants. is that kind of a loop. I think we got her.
Nice.
All right.
You can push the wire in through here and then just close it in.
Right.
And it'll lock it
Yeah.
where it goes.
Yeah. You mean it with it already in place? Go ahead and do
Yeah.
one.
Should I cut it off?
Yeah.
Right. I think it looks like you can.
It looks like it. But it'd be hard to see where the wire's going, though. No?
Yeah, and then you just set it right here.
Ha! Put it in front of the camera. Yeah, that looks
Every
good
time.
too. Every time.
Yeah. That's what he wants.
Just to add a little fanciness to it, we took some jute string and wrapped this thing with string. And it kind of made it more homey. And while Jason's holding the string, I go and hunt up the super glue, and we're going to run a couple of tubes of super glue down this shaft and bring all of this in as a unit so that it doesn't unravel. And of course, Buster, just can't get his nose out of it. He wants to help. And he sees that string hanging there, and I think he wants to bat it around a little bit. I believe that he got a whiff of that glue, and now he's like, I don't want anything to do with this. That was just not enough fun. Just a little bit of extra string right out there on the end, and some more glue, and I think we've pretty much got it. Okay, let's let that glue set up for an hour or so, and we'll come back to it and see what we got.
Okay, well, we've got a success here, and both Jason and I are talking about actually making this product and selling it to the jewelry industry, because I'm sure that more than one person has run across trying to get novices or people who don't give a rat's ass to make these perfect circles. So this is Nick Collier checking out.